I had the trauma in my eye at 3. I can't remember it. I don't know what happened. Some kind of trauma happened to that eye that no one will talk about. So you can imagine for that situation to even come about, something really bad must have been going on.
I still felt like nobody understood me, and like that everyone was out to get me, and that like I have no real friends, like they're all against me. Not able to do anything or to like stand up for myself, because I was always that kid that everybody picked on, but I really didn't care. So I was like at that point, that breaking point where I felt like that I actually wanted to like probably end my life.
There's been a couple rough times, family problems, gang violence. My house usually got shot up when I was a kid, so it was very traumatizing as a kid, just to hear gunshots out of nowhere, especially going towards your house.
When you ask some of our young people about breaking the cycle and what it took, they attribute it to many things, but I think one of the things that they attribute it mostly to is that somebody helped me believe that I can have a different life.
I was in the foster care system, and I had aged out, and I just moved in to my own apartment, and I really didn't know how to live independently. A lot of the resources, a lot of the groups, a lot of the leadership academies and trainings that Becoming offers are very important for not just personal growth, but growth within, school, within, living independently, and it allows youth to really focus on the things that they need to become an adult.
I'm getting out of poverty. I'm going to be the first one in my family to graduate from high school. I'm going to be the first one in my family to go on to college. I'm going to now do the right thing and try to keep my child. That's breaking the cycle.
The child and family team meetings are crucial to when your kids have mental health issues, because it brings everybody to the table. And with everybody at the table and everybody being honest, you can set things in place so that you got help.
Being a family coordinator is an investment in human beings and time. Not only does the coordinator have to understand systems, the coordinator has to have a high level of tolerance to hear. Listening can be just, okay, I was there, I heard what they said, but what did you hear? What did you pick up? Because that hearing absolutely helps you move a plan forward with a family.
I empower them to educate themselves. I tell them where to go, who to call, so they can pick up the phone themselves and call. I can give you information, but you have to pick up that phone and you have to make that call.
When you don't deal with the system, you don't know where to go. You don't know where to turn. So you do a lot of running around in circles before you get on that right path. The family coordinator for Becoming made it easier. She knew who you needed to talk to. She knew what you need. She knew the steps that you need to take. So it actually made the process smoother.
Who is that key person to contact within the schools, within the community, how to advocate for my son, but most importantly, how to advocate for myself. And if you think you need help, I can help you navigate the resources that are available to you in your community to better help your son or daughter.
Becoming takes you from saying, I'm a kid or I'm trying to be an adult, to actually taking the steps to being one.
The Becoming program, to me, I feel like it's the best support system that you can ever have. It's like my second family. Like coming here, you have all the support and everything that you needed, like the resources and everything. They can help you through tough times and situations.
They genuinely accept you as who you are. They don't judge you, you know. They see you as a human being. They care for you, so you won't have to be alone in the world.
We were intrigued by the opportunity to create a system of care for kids 16 to 21 that are at such a pivotal point in their life, learning how to be grown up, existing and sometimes falling through the cracks between multiple systems at the age of 18, never to kind of rebound in a way that's recovery oriented and appreciates and values what they want for themselves as opposed to systems that tell them what they're going to do.
Hope is a big thing, because when your children have behavioral problems or emotional problems, they get labeled. So as they go through the school system or even out in the community, once you're labeled, you tend to feed into that label. Becoming helped me and help the kids realize that you aren't what people think of you.
I'm not existing because I exist. Matter exists. Gravity exists. Planes exist. The earth exists. But now I'm living, and I don't have to worry about somebody going, you don't matter.
Just that life-changing moment, mentally and emotionally, you see that there can be better things in life.
Getting into becoming a leader with them, and all of us working together to help somebody else, you kind of get the feeling that you know now you're not the only person who wishes there were better in the world.
If you take the time and you want to invest in a difference and making a difference, yes, we're there to support that because we're believing. If you invest, rest assured we're going to invest too.
We're there to tell them, look, this is the kind of help that you need, and this is where you can find it. Let me set you up with an appointment, or let me point you in the right direction so that you can get some help. And a lot of times when I would go to see youth, I would talk to the parents, and I can't tell you how many times parents would say, thank God you're here. Thank God somebody cares.
Becoming is so much more than just a program for our youth and our families. It's a program that actually made a difference in many entities in our community.
To deal with kids at their developmental level and recognize that there are issues and there is trauma. And the better we do that early on with a community that is knowledgeable and that cares, we're going to stop the flood into the courts, and that's what we have to do.
There's a lot of providers, there's a lot of service providers, there's a lot of youth agencies, there's a lot of people touching these kids' lives. And so having something that's really a coordinated front that is really connecting with our most at-risk youth, which is something that we do and we try to do as well as possible, but we're not hitting all the youth. You know, there's a lot of need out there for earlier intervention and bigger capacity to be able to serve more kids.
Some of them deal with things that as youth they shouldn't have to deal with. You know, it would be nice if they could just be kids and just come and be a student and learn and look forward to graduating and going on to college or to a community college or to some type of vocational school, but many times their mind is not even on its own survival. We got parents who are working, 12, 14 hours a day, or they have, 4 or 5 kids that they're trying to bounce and job and just all of that. And so maybe kids think that they don't matter, but with Becoming, it gives them a front row seat, like, you are important. We want to hear from you. We want to know what you need.
A wealth of talent of youth in this state, and again, the only thing that's missing for many of them is opportunity. So I'm hoping the state will make a wise investment and invest in our youth and give them an opportunity to succeed.
It's not a matter of there is no money, it's prioritizing the money so that you're also investing in something where you'll see the return in the long run.
And I feel, as a parent, if they would have a Becoming program in every high school, every middle school, that our problems with our youth are going to be less, and our communities are going to be better, and our families are going to be better.